Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to more Interstellar Rift. Haven't done this in a few days. Did we do this last week? I don't remember if we did this last week. Um, I was doing this pretty hot and heavy for a while, but I sort of reached a point where I couldn't get much further. And I put some feelers out there to see if I could, get with some more experienced people and learn a bit. And I did. I only got a chance to play with one other person for a little while. Um, and a shout out to you. You know who you are. Thank you very much for letting me play with you for a while and for teaching me a few things. Um, Anyways, after that, I started thinking about how I could, proceed from where I was. Because, like I said, I was just sort of stuck. I really couldn't get into Tier 3 systems. I just felt they were too dangerous for me to try to go into on my own. Although our tier 2 systems, although when I was out with the other person, he took us into a tier 3 system, I think, and we never got attacked once. So I don't know. I don't know what the difference is about where you can go and get attacked and where you can't. Anyways, I decided one thing I did want to do is I wanted to work on a ship that would help us get resources gathered better. So actually, we're going to go. I built the ship. I've not had a chance to check it out at all. It's much bigger and slower than Growler's current one. We're going to go into my creative save here. That way we can load the ship. I always like to. Oh, and hi Archie, I see you there. Hope you're having a good day. Neither do you what? I always like to load my ship up into this creative save first after I've designed one. Hi Eek, to make sure that I have not, made some stupid mistakes or forgotten to put something in or forgotten to paint something or something like that. So I figured I just finished this up like right before starting the stream. So I figured I'd bring you guys along and, we'd take a look at this new design together. Like I said, it's much bigger. It's almost twice the size. Not quite, but almost twice the size of the old Dwarven Forge. Hopefully this will be the new Dwarven Forge. Originally, I was just going to make it an extractor ship, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to have to do a space station or something to have a factory, or I'm going to either that or I'll have to keep pulling, the factory ship out. But this ended up being a factory ship too, with everything in it. So, there we go. Okay, we're stuck. Come on, Did it just freeze on me? There we go. I think I didn't think to look at the version number. I thought it said there was a new update, but I don't know if it was for the experimental branch or if it was for the live branch. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting you to keep track of what I did. So our old one was the FC2C Neptune. The D actually is what has become the new ship. It's not I renamed it though because it's so much different. It is the FC3 Saturn, and the FC4 is a work in progress, and we will build it. Okay, the Saturn has been constructed. Let's get some fuel for it. I've just got a ton of resources here. I just, admin them in just so I can test stuff. Wow, something's really laggy today. Yeah, this has been like the labor of a few days, so why is my mouse not working very well today? Fuel tank. Wow, this was not this laggy earlier even. Okay, so we got fuel on board. I just want to take some oxygen with us. We'll actually take 2 because this thing has 2 oxygen generators. Alright, let's go have a look. Over to the Saturn. I don't do anything special for Halloween anymore. I used to. I used to put up a ton of decorations, and I would dress up in costume and hand out candy and everything. But I haven't done that in a long time. Alright, so here we are. We are on the bridge of the Saturn. New thing here, escape pods. We have 2 escape pods. I actually designed this so I should be able to play with it solo. And if I can somehow manage to torture my friends by getting them to come play with me, then there are actually 4 turrets on this ship, in addition to the 8 autocannons. I nixed the missiles, though, because I just didn't have enough computer power for everything. So, okay, here's the main area of the bridge. We've got an engineering console. We've got a regular info console here. We've got a little seating area, you know, in case we got some passengers who just want to sit on the bridge. We have this here is a ACTR, a relay. This I was figuring we could use, you know, just when we're on the bridge and need to quickly transfer something. Like, if combat starts, somebody could run here and set this to transfer ammo from cargo to the magazines. Although, actually, there is one in the magazine room just for that, too. But anyways, this is just here for convenience. There are a lot more ACTRs on this. Which probably means I'm going to have to go out and mine a whole bunch of zinc to make brass. But okay, so we got that. So we got our teleporter right here. We got our ACTR on the bridge. We got 2 life pods, engineering console, computer, etc. This here is the medium. The medium rift generator. You can see we've actually got a little cargo space right back here, sort of hidden, for carrying fuel. I like this design of this one a lot better. I've never got a chance to use one, but I like it because the consoles face in, so you aren't constantly getting stuck on the consoles. I put this here thinking maybe it might be useful to have it up here if we're doing we're doing a multiplayer game. And that way, the captain, instead of piloting the ship or something, can be here looking at information, maybe watching where the bad guys are, and you know, giving warning to everybody. We're using this bridge style here, just because it looked better. Let's see. Looks pretty nice. And again, the captain can just run around here. I know there's some bug with these captain seats. They need to put like info screens on the side, you know, so the captain can sit here and look up info on what's going on. That way the captain's being useful. Alright, so that's that. Before we go back, we're going to go down. Oh, I should have put some more lights down here. I had one here and took it out because I rearranged things a little bit. And this is supposed to have a name on it, or supposed to say something. Probably should put a light in here. Well, maybe not. Maybe if I just put a light right here at the bottom of the stairs, that would be enough. So, okay, there's one item I need to fix. We got this light in. Looks really strange. Why does it look strange? What's up on top of here? Huh. That sort of looks like it's partially got a regular ceiling tile there, but there shouldn't be one. There should be just a grill. There's nothing sitting on top of this. I'll have to check that. Anyway, here's our forward turret. So you can see the bridge up above us there. Well, except for the bridge blocking us a little bit, just in that little area there, we've got a good field of view with this gun. So that's good. That works fine. So far I just need to check what that is and put another light down here. Okay, then if we go back here, we've got our little terminal here, our data core terminal, and we've got the weapons computer. Is everything in the group? Yeah, everything's in the default group. I haven't created any other groups for it. Oh, we forgot oxygen. Hopefully we won't suffocate before we get a chance to do anything. No contraband detected. That's good. Okay, I didn't put much light up here because this is like the living quarters area. In fact, this is a lot brighter lit than I had really wanted. I put windows over all of this. I thought that would be really cool. But we got the little sleeping area is separated off. I like that. That's nice. These signs here, can I? Yeah, I can edit them. Good. So that's just signs back there, editable signs. Nope, I don't want that. Can I? Huh, interesting. Okay. Those are editable signs. I thought I could put something entertaining there. You know, the computer is your friend or something. The lighting here isn't too bad. I mean, it is not supposed to be brightly lit. We've got a storage cabinet back here where we can keep food. So if you get hurt, you can run up here. Since our kitchen is up here, makes sense. You can run up here and, you know, get some food. Actually, I'm curious about something. We've been wandering around in here. How has that affected the oxygen in here? Oxygen on the bridge at 40%. Okay. Interesting. Okay, then we come back through here. We come to extraction, which is what used to be the main factory area. But you see, instead of cargo over here, we've got 2 more extractors, in addition to the 2 we had in the last version. And here we've got a cargo teleporter. So anything that we pull out of here by hand, we can then teleport into the cargo hold without having to run them back there. We just load it up onto the cargo pad, and when it's full, teleport them to the cargo hold. This is set up just the way it was before with our computer terminal and all of this. Then we actually have 2 sets of stairs going down here now. This forward set of stairs goes to the port and starboard gun turrets. Let's take a look at one of these. Come on, in the chair. We are looking back along the ship. Forward, you can see the escape pod there, and you can see the port engine nacelle there. Yep, the 2 little round bumps you can see behind the wheel, that's the front of the engine nacelle. So that's pretty nice. Whoever's in the port and starboard turrets has a good field of fire. Then forward, we got the 2 batteries we had here before, still here, just moved over a bit. And if you come down the other set of stairs, you come into these 2 rooms. This side is our power storage. These is the medium power. I think we had 4 of these before, and the last one, now we have 5 of them in here. So it's got a little bit more power storage. Hopefully that'll mean we you know, do pretty well in quick things. And then here is the magazine. You can see we got an ACTR here where we can just set it to teleport any ammunition from the cargo hold straight into these guys. And we have 4 of them, which should be enough. We have 4 turrets. Try to figure, it's in multiplayer we'll be using the turrets, and in single player we'll be using the main guns. I don't think it'd be a good idea to try to use the main guns in single player, because it'll just make it harder for the people with the turrets to actually do anything. And now we'll go upstairs. Obviously upstairs has changed quite a bit. Put a cargo pad here. I left our two 3D printers right here where they were, since the big thing we need to print a lot of is the heat sinks for the ACTRs. Another cargo pad right here, and the rest of this is all ACTRs with a cargo, or with a storage cabinet for heat sinks on both sides. So that we had 4 before. This area has 8. Plus we have 1 in the magazine just for that, and 1 on the bridge. So we've really increased our ACTRs. I do not know how much resources I'm going to have to gather to do this. I don't know how much. I'll have to check and see how much the old one, where it looked. You can see I got rid of the orange color, or the green color, because I painted it, the other one green because I named it Neptune. So this one, since I named it Saturn, I decided to paint it more Saturn-y colors. But this spot hasn't really changed much. Now here is the biggest change. Well, I moved, you see this here? Those two used to be over here. This is just one space further. This little spot used to be part of the engine compartment. So I just moved it so we had a little bit more corridor here, and we could put the storage here. And then this opens up into our cargo hold. This is our main cargo hold. This is a whole new section of the ship. I had to destroy the old engine compartment to do this. Has its own cargo teleporter, and you can see here, I haven't checked to see if we can reach this okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but we can reach it. The purpose of this is if we need to deliver a large cargo, we can set this to teleport the cargo from all the pads here on the hold to the teleporter pad. That's one thing that I picked up from the guy I went out with, is he had that set up next to his. I don't like having it behind the stairs here, but that became a necessity. I can't really do it any other way. I wonder if I could have put it over here, if that would have worked, and then I could reach it. Might try turning it, because I think that would work. I would be able to just go along here, and then I'd be able to reach the screen better. So that's another thing to note. So you can see here, just there's 10 cargo pads here, plus 4 over here. You go upstairs, this is nothing but cargo pads. 20 cargo pads. I did put windows in, just, you know, for looks. You can, if you're quick, jump up on the cargo pads, but it is hard as hell. There we go. So that's it. That's all that's up here. If we go down, down is the factory. Both of these doors go into the factory. Just there's 2 sides to it. Each side, there's one of the assembly machines on each side, and 10 more cargo pads down here. So that means altogether we have 44 cargo pads in the cargo hold and factory. In this module, in this part of the ship altogether, we have 44 cargo pads, which is a lot more than we had in the old ship. Through here, and now finally we go into the new engine compartment, and you see these bad boys. These are medium shield generators. So we went from 4 small ones to 2 medium ones, which should provide us with a heck of a lot of shield power. We need to check the computer and see what it does. And then right here is our aft turret. You can see the port and starboard engine nacelles, and it has a nice clear field of fire. Excellent. The chin turret is the only one that has any sort of restriction to its field of fire, and that's pretty minor. So, as you can tell, the engine room is freaking ginormous. And these are our fuel tanks. So we have 2 of the large fuel tanks now, which basically means we have almost 4 times the fuel capacity of the old one. It might be 3 times the fuel capacity. So this is the center area. Over here are the nacelles. So we've got a nacelle over here and a nacelle over there. Both nacelles are identical. We'll go upstairs first. Upstairs here we have life support, a cargo pad for holding that, and for holding, these are our armor generators. I could not fit in 2 medium armor generators, so I went with 4 small ones instead. And this is our, we have 2 of these. Ooh, I boo-booed there. I had something else here. Oh, expansions for the data core. I'll put those back in there. I forgot that, because I had redesigned. Actually, I don't think I'd done much of anything with the bridge. I'd left it the same as it was previously, and then I decided to redesign the bridge, and so I managed to get the computer up there. So I can take this computer out. We can't use it. But yeah, on the other side, this is 3 expansions for the data core, which is what I'll do with that. I'll turn that into data core expansions. Or this, I want to see what our shields are. 10,000. So the small ones were giving us 1,000 each. So the medium ones give us 5,000 each, which is consistent with what I've seen on other things. So we went from 4,000 shields on the old ship to 10,000 shields. Not bad. We more than doubled it, 2.5 times. Fuel, we can hold 150k of fuel. We've already burned all the fuel that we sent over here. Just charging all the power cells and everything. See, our oxygen overall is a bit low, but we just put the crate in there, so it'll start building it up. I did not put a firewall or a hacking terminal in here. Maybe I should have. Got another engine terminal. Here are our engines. I moved the engine and the power plant apart, just basically because I liked it that way. But yeah, you can see the engine a lot better in this engine room. It looks very industrial in here. Needs a little bit of light, but you don't really need to be in here. This is the power plant. This is our power generator. Well, there's a terminal. I didn't realize there was a screen in here. It doesn't have anything on it, but it's cool nonetheless. And there's a handle we can't turn. And we've got 4 altogether salvagers. So if we want, we can do a heck of a lot of salvaging. But that's not what this ship is intended for. But it's there in case we want to do it. So let's see. Can we go up from here? No, we can't. There's no way up from here. We cannot go up to that next level up. There's no reason to, really. I suppose if we got some of those egg things hatched on the top of the engine or the reactor, we might have problems getting to them, and maybe I would have to update things then. But down, we can access our fuel tank directly here, and we can access the control panel on our shield, where we can adjust our shield output if we want. Why is this one set to 0? And total set to 0. That's really strange. Yeah, I think it was just not showing right, because now the shield's dropping. That's okay, we want them to drop so we'll stop burning energy. This shield generator is so cool. It's hard to believe there's one bigger than this. Okay, and here's the top of the lower reactor and our other salvager on the side, and the top of the lower engine. And we can go down here. There's our air duct. And access this. We got 3 more batteries right here. So we have a total of 8 batteries on the ship. And our other engine on the side. The other side is identical to this one. Normally you shouldn't have to ever go down here for anything. That's just access in case we, you know, need to access it. So that's it. Not too bad. We didn't. There aren't any serious boo-boos. A couple of things I need to fix, but nothing horrible. I need to put a light here. There's two places now I need to put lights. Should be a light right there. Every place else here is pretty well lit, but I forgot to put a light there. So there should be one. Usually I put them right in front of the doors like that. Alright, before we go too far here, let's do this. Alright. Enough spinning me in circles. Let's get where we can get a look at the ship. There's one of our two main cannons. It's actually comprised of 4 of the... it's just hiding the guns that are in it, but it's 4 of the gimbaled autocannons. Let's see our life pod, our turret, bridge. There is another gun, the main gun on the bottom side there. I have one sensor there. You can see our cargo area right here. And the engine's nestled possibly a little too close, but I was not going to redo everything just because it ended up being a little closer than I'd like. Our engines. I do want to check out the performance of the ship, but in order to do that... Oh, you know what I did? I forgot out here? I don't have any navigation lights up here on the front. Well, there's another thing to fix. Put some navigation lights up here. I could probably put in a couple more reaction thrusters. We could use them. Okay. We need to head back to the space station and get some more fuel so we can take this guy out. Mining hole 1. Okay, so what do you two think of the, or actually 3 people out there now. Hello, whoever the third person is. What do you think of the new ship? Oh, we forgot to fill the other... We never went over to the other side to fill the life support in it. If I had both of them fixed, the thing would be generating stuff a lot faster. Boy, just filling the 50K that we had before was bad enough. Now we got 3 times as much fuel space. But it means we can run for a long time without worrying about fuel. So there's no having to... Even with the 2 medium tanks, I was having to go and top up. A lot of times when I was out on long mining jobs. Hey, Core. At least we will be able to get 1 tank completely filled. So all of that, and all we filled was 1 tank. And we'll put that stuff in the second tank. There, so we'll have a little reserve. Let's grab that oxygen back. I'll run back to the back and stuff the oxygen. Well, we don't need it. Screw the oxygen. Let's take the ship out. If you just joined us, Core, and I guess you did just join us. It's huge. Yes, it is pretty big, isn't it? We are looking at my new ship design. I did this so that it's a bigger factory ship. It's got 4 extractors instead of 2. So hopefully we'll be able to gather a lot of resources a lot faster than we were able to before. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so definitely, as you can see, a big speed difference between this and our fighter. I might have been smarter to have gone back and fix the shields. That's one thing. It'd be nice if there were shield controls here where I could actually... Let's make sure there aren't shield controls. I mean, you can put the shields up or down, but you can't actually adjust. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I am already on the info screen. That's right. If I go into weapon stats, will it show me anything? Default group, group info, standard ammunition. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll go out to our exterior view. So that's the new ship core. See, a good chunk bigger than the last one. At least half again the length. Okay, maneuvering is not super fast, but I would say it's not unacceptable. Would not be following the little alien buggers really well like this, but at least I would not be losing control like I do with the fighter. But probably we would be fighting them. We would be, fighting a defensive battle and not particularly trying to. So maybe like backing up like this and shooting at them as they back away. So we would not be trying to, battle them the way we do with our warship. Okay, where the heck did the space station go? I want to fly back to the space station. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, it took me that long to remember. All right, industrial complex. Okay. So yeah, a few things to fix. I think the speed is acceptable for a mining ship. We don't need to run any faster than this. I mean, it was nice that it had, really nice speed before, but this is about the speed of, like, the starter excavator. And he has her captain's chair. Yes. This is just about as fast as the starter excavator, which is about a quarter the size of this ship. So I would say that's acceptable. We're a good distance from it. Okay. Yep, we have a holo table right here, Core, so we can, get data. I designed this so that if I can convince you guys to play again, you guys can go out with me on mining jobs. So it's actually got 4 turrets for other players. Hurry back, Eek. And it has life pods. In case the worst should happen, we can escape with our lives. You know what? I've never been in one of these before. Let's go ahead and... Who cares? We don't need to worry about saving this thing. So, you know, the first time I saw this, it sort of reminded me of the shuttles from Star Trek. It just looks like a little, really narrow version of the shuttles from the Next Generation. Launch escape pod. Let's do it! Oh wait, we're going to launch right at the space station, aren't we? Why did it kick us out of the captain's seat? That was odd. Oh, that's interesting. The iris valve that closes when no one's sitting in the captain's seat. Now this, you can see here, this is a teleport pad right here. So we will be able to teleport away. You cannot redock this. Once it is launched, you're done. You can never put it back. And this looks like, I presume that's the power cell indicator for the ship. It can warp, as you can see. Whoa. Are we going backwards? No. Yeah, sure looked to me like we were running backwards. It's very strange. Okay, let's figure out... Well, that's interesting. The ring disappears if you're not steering. Okay. Do we not get navigational stuff like we did on the others? I actually like this screen. It's nice. It's a lot easier as you got all this stuff right in front of you. It's a little bit further off, but there we go. Yeah, we have all the stuff we had on the other one. I don't know why we aren't seeing it. Why are we not seeing the information when we're in this mode? Got no weapons, so there's nothing on the top screen. Well, that's a real problem if you can't bring up navigation. How on earth do you get yourself back to a space station or something? I didn't turn it off or something, did I? Oh, I forgot you can thrust up and down. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, now I gotta figure out how on earth to get anywhere. That's just really odd that we've got no navigational data. System info. Sensors. Ships. Just one ship in range, that's us. So we're not in range anymore, so we can't teleport away. Station list. And we are flying away from it according to that, so let's turn ourselves around. Uh-oh, and now we're under attack. Just what we did not want. Well, you can tell it has been a while since I played this. Jay? Well, I would think, whoa, I would think that they would have these things set up so they do not attack escape pods. I mean, what's the point of having escape pods if you're just going to get killed by the aliens once you get into the escape pod? Alright. So yeah, we have found that there are problems with this. Because if you can't target anything, and if the aliens are going to attack you anyway, what is the point of the escape pods? Although I think they might leave after your ship is bound for destruction. And this thing, there's no way I'm going to evade them in this thing. It's too slow. I mean, you saw me trying to... See, right now I'm backing up as fast as I can. So I was trying to go to warp to escape them that way, but... I try to do this and force them to turn around before they can attack me more. Boy, there are a lot of them. Alright, well, I'm not going to... Whoops. Somebody wanted. I am not going to worry about this because who cares? But this bothers me that this doesn't work. And once again, we're flying away from the space station. Because there's absolutely no point to one of these if you can't navigate anywhere. I will have to check the bug forums on this and report the bug. But what I am going to do instead is nothing, because my escape key isn't working. I see they haven't fixed that bug. Turn this. You can always go to one of the terminals and use the menu on it if your escape key isn't working. Respawn, yes. So we are abandoning the life pod. Ramming speed. Respawn on the starter station. There we go. It's nice that if you're in system, they only charge you 20 credits, but if you're in a different system and want to respawn at the starter station, it's like 100,000. So dying when you're out and about is extremely expensive. Not only do you lose your ship and everything aboard, but you have to pay 100 grand. Oh, it's ready. I have to click it. But you have to pay 100 grand to get your clone. That's what I should put on the label over the res thing as cloning chamber. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is salvage the ship. There we go. And should we... Yeah, let's go ahead and fix it while we're sitting here. We might as well, right? Oh, my escape key still isn't working. What the heck? I thought loading into something else would fix it, but nope. It did not. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the bridge first. And we needed a light down here. And we will... Oh, I wanted to see what was the weird thing here. I don't know why there is that thing in the ceiling here. It makes no sense. And it's a weird color, too. Because everything else is this gray, and this is the orange. Okay, let's... First things first, let's go to here. Okay, so that's gone. Oh, that's under the bridge, too. There shouldn't have been anything there. That's very, very strange, though. Huh. Maybe the bridge puts a ceiling tile in? I bet you that's it. This is considered a solid ceiling because it's the underside of the bridge. I'll bet that's it. Let's try putting a regular light here. Yep. That's it. It's considered a regular ceiling. I thought it was a, you know, a little grill like the others, but it's not. Okay. So we want a light on the other side. We'll just put one of these right here at the bottom of the stairs. And then we can do this. Go to slowly. Hello. Oh, no, that's right. You can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Go to this. We can edit this. And we'll put it in red. On red. Red. Apply. Alright, whatever. Okay, so that's fixed. Let's see. Now, we have our computer here, so we don't need the one in the back. Let's take that out next. No, that's up. Okay, take that out. I don't think we really need all of these expansion things either, but it's not, oops, it's not as if they're expensive. There we go. Not compared to the cost of the ship overall. That's right, wrong color. Engineering is a different color. There. Alright, so we needed light here. Engine room. There. Okay, now let's go to this. And we'll go to the cargo hold. And we'll go ahead and turn that. Oops. Thought I hit F2. I didn't. There we go. Yeah, so that should allow us to interact with that a bit better. Wonderful. Let's paint it back the color it was. There. Alright, what were the other things we missed? There was a couple things I needed to fix. I don't think there's anything down there. I don't think there's anything up there. anything here? I don't think so. What was it I needed to fix? I know there was something that was messed up. Darn, now I can't remember. It was like we had a railing in the way somewhere or something like that. It wasn't where it's supposed to be. So we can access everything here, all right. Do you guys remember what it was that I needed to repair? Oh, you know what I should do? Should put a terminal there too, to match the other side. Even though there's nothing here, you know, no reason why we really need one here, but that way we've got parity. There's nothing there. We fixed that. Oh, I should change that. That's a bit of a pain in the rear. Oh, my cargo? Yeah, my cargo. There we go. I had wondered why I saw one guy was using, well, the guy, no, I'm sorry. The guy who designed these, the originals that I'm basing these off from, I wonder why he used these so much. It's because they don't have these bits that stick out at on the bottom, and so they don't interfere with your ladder or with your staircases. You know, I think I did originally. I could do that. Let's take a look here. We'll go to bridge. And then here we'll put that. And then here, I'll put that. That'll look better there. No, I don't want that there. I don't need that there. Let's switch to that. So should I leave these orange floors or replace them? So I like the look of them, but you know, this might look more appropriate if I just run that the whole route. Alright, we'll leave that like that for now. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where it was that we found we had... Was it in the engine compartment we found we had problems? We found something in the way, or did I get everything? I know we had to replace those. We did that, or replace that second computer. We did that. But I'd swear I found... God, me and my short memory. Didn't I find something in the way? And our batteries. Our factory here, that all looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. all this looks fine. Almost feel like I should, and I probably should. I don't need a window here. Let's put another. We'll put another disposal over here. So we got 2 of them. So if we got multiple players working here and we need to dispose stuff, we got 2 disposals. Oops, we got that orange on the other side. Make sure they match. I don't think I need to do anything on the outside because it should be the same. Yeah. Yep, perfect. So I like the way I did these. Turned out nice. I would have put the turret out further, but I couldn't. If I put it out any further, it wouldn't let me place the bridge there. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I think that was all the stuff I needed to fix. Computer, lights, and that one weird ceiling. Oh, when we turned the ACTR. Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, we can hit F5 for that. Right, ship is saved. Now, important bit here. Let me get a piece of paper out here so I can jot this down. So it's 130 iron, 20, let's say 29 copper, 43 steel, 7 silicon, and we'll actually write the 2.2 down on the brass. Now let's go ahead and load the 2C, which is our last ship, or our current ship, I should say, and that is, let's say 81. 19, oh my goodness, that's a lot of copper. We'll say 32, 5, and 0.8. Oh dear, yeah, we're going to need a lot of brass. The iron won't be hard to get. The steel actually won't even be that hard to get. That 10,000 steel, 10,000... I suppose 10,000 steel, 10,000 copper. It takes some time, but it's not terrible. It's confused me for a moment there. I forgot I was looking at a different ship. So that's not horrible. We can do that, definitely. I think the brass and silicon, I'm sure I have that much silicon. We've gathered enough of it. The brass, I think, is going to be the big thing. I'll be spending a lot of time out gathering brass, so we can do that. All right. So now we know. Let's see, that is going to be 49, 10, 11, 2, and 1.4. Now we know how much of stuff I'll need. Alright. I think our warship will actually work just fine. Our most recent one. Stellar dwarf engineering. Can you get one of what in real life, Eek? An escape pod? You know, these really look like they should do something. Can you put cartridges, like data cartridges in them or something? There's no pop-up. Maybe originally these were a machine that did something and now they're just decorative? I don't know. I'll be glad when they start adding more features into the game. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, that's right, I still have no menu. To come over here to get a menu. Exit to menu. Excuse me. Yeah, it is the new version. 2.10 came out. I wonder what they added with 2.10. Let's take a look. Added warp firewall. Can only be hacked when a ship is in warp. Can be repaired. Added scanner signatures. Added station shield. Okay, I think this is the new station shield. It's not expensive. Yeah, but that's great because now we can build an invulnerable space station. You just have to build it near the the system star. But that way we could have an invulnerable space station. You know, where we could set up our factory and everything and work from there. That will be nice. We can build our own station now. Because the only reason I hadn't messed with that so far was because, you know, I didn't really feel that I could defend them against the stupid aliens. But does this mean the new sensor system is up? We didn't try that to see what it did. Signatures are now the only way to find rich asteroids and gas clouds. Wait a minute, let's go back in here. Is this why we, well, some people have updated already. All these servers now. So a couple of these servers, like the one that my group was playing on, oh, they actually updated. Amazing. They hadn't updated for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I saw they finally had updated to the current version. And then a new version came out this morning and they've already updated. Cool. I want to go back into creative mode. Because I want to check out the new sensor system. Actually, you know what? While we're here, you know, I downloaded from the workshop, I downloaded like some space station designs. Maybe we should get one of those space stations and, you know, just build it. Because creative mode, you don't have to worry about resources. You can just build anything. But I do want to get, I'll just get my ship out and see, I think I have one in storage, and see, I want to see what the new, maybe that's why we couldn't find the station? Did we need to do something with the sensor signature? Let's not jump. Let's get a ship out of, we got the Reaver. Oh, this is a secret. Okay, you guys are going to get to see my secret. This is a ship I designed. I think I told a couple of people, I'm hoping that their next contest is for a starter Reaver ship, or not Reaver, for a starter Drifter ship. And this is my my ship for that. So you're getting a sneak peek. I'm holding it. I haven't put it up on the workshop because I'm waiting to see if they do a contest on it. I'm waiting to see what the next contest is anyways. So my whole concept with this is sort of based on a Heinlein novel. It's like a family free trader ship. And it's cobbled together. It's actually not a ship design so much as a bunch of parts from a junkyard slapped together. So the background is that this part here is like from a Starliner or something. It's like the upper deck from a Starliner. And they've put in a kitchen and a couple of bunks for the mom and dad. And then it's got the regular bridge from the Starliner up here. From a small, like an airliner type Starliner, not from a big cruise ship. Then we've got a weapon rack and or a tool rack and a storage box. And then it comes through here into a connecting tunnel that has bunks for the kids. Then cargo area, salvager, shield generator, armor generator, ammo crate, life support, and fuel tank. And then the downstairs, let's see, there's the power cells, and then the engine room right here, which has the batteries, and then just some of the older generators that we haven't seen in a while. Because we've been using the newer ones. But that's it. That's my little entry for that. Obviously, I'm going to have like a written up background on it, how this ship, was cobbled together by the family and all of that. So you can see, the two hulls and just some girders connecting them, and then tanks connected to the girders to hold fuel and such. And you can actually see out this window, you can see one of the two engine. Well, this is an engine nacelle off from like a fighter or something. And then this side over here is one of the engine. This whole thing is one of the engine nacelles from a system defense boat. And then attached to the outside of this is a gun pod from a gunboat. This is designed to be equivalent to a fighter from like the S3 Peregrine. Now, this is not a design at all. This is 3 or 4 ships cobbled together. Sensors. Let's take a look at the new sensors. Ships. We do that. Yeah, it automatically detects things. So I don't even see the ability to scan. Yeah, see, we had all our pop-ups here. All the standard pop-ups. So no, that's something broken in the escape pod. Maybe they broke it with the update and don't realize it. Could be. That's too bad. I was thinking it'd be cool if we could, sit and scan stuff. I thought maybe I'm thinking of a different game that had. Yeah, I think I am thinking a different game that either just did or is about to do their sensor update. Yeah, I think I am. I'm thinking of Elite Dangerous, which they're doing updates to their sensor system as well. But yeah, theirs is really strange because it like gives you like an old-fashioned sonar or radar return, and you've got to interpret it to find out what's in the star system, which looks to me like it'd be a huge pain in the rear. But who knows? Maybe it'd be fun. I have not been able to get it. The learning curve in that game is just so steep. I have not been able to get into it. Okay, so there's not much with the sensors. At least not for us. Let's go back to the space station. We'll store this back away, and then I want to take a look at space station design. We'll have a look around to see what they look like. Go ahead and store the Reaver. Actually, that's not the name of it. That's weird. That's the old original name. It's not the CL2 Reaver. I changed it to just be the name of the ship since it's not supposed to be a class of ship. All right, let's go build ourselves a space station. Build. Okay, so this is Deep Space HQ my MB design. I presume MB is main base. Avalon. I don't remember if I've... Yeah, I think I have built this ship and taken a look inside of it. I think. You can always build it and have a look at it. Why not? Let's build this. And I did just select a ship. Not my fault that you weren't paying attention. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the air. Who cares? I'm not going to bother with air or fuel. We're not going to fly it anywhere. I just want to look at it. There we go. Looks like it has two teleporters. A main teleporter and a secondary one. It would be an ugly from Star Wars. Oh, that was loud. Oh, now what makes me think that maybe the person who designed this is German? Mess and corridor. Interesting. I guess let's go this way. Oh, and it is actually the mess. So here's the tacking terminal here. Oh, you know, that's why we don't... I may have to go back to the one we just did and put a hacking terminal in. Now that they've got the new scanners in, I think that's where all of this stuff is done, is at the hacking terminal. Okay. Got this here. I wish they would fix this so you could sit in the seats. I don't know why they haven't done that. Well, it's got two hacking terminals. Got some storage. What's in here? Oh, lots of storage. And some data core expansions. And looks like a power cell. Yeah, lots of... That's interesting. Kanzelvorn. Kanzelvorn. What the heck is a Kanzelvorn? Quarters right. Somebody's quarters. Quarters links. Quarters for particular players. Oh, life sports right here in the crew quarters area. And two turrets. Well, that's sort of handy. Your sleeping quarters for your crew are right next to the turrets that you want them to operate. I'm not going in there. Okay. Let's try the other way. So you got to go through the teleporter to get to the crew area. This way we get another power cell. We got these trade stations, which I have yet to see if there's any use for them. We got life pod, a couple power cells behind it. There's another turret right there. Stairs going up, another turret here. We'll come back and check those. Those doors both have the same name, so I'm guessing they go to the same room. Some computers and turrets. So we've got, looks like 4 turrets in the main section here. Where does this lead us? Unterdeck. What is this? Oh, it's an armor generator. I think this must be a large one. Why these itty-bitty power cells and then large? I don't know. Okay. There's the top of the power generator. Let's see if we can get stuck on it. Oh god, did we really get... There we go, we got out. And a fuel tank. Lots of power cells. Did he have 2 rooms with the same name or what? Okay, let's go up here next. No, let's not go up there next because that looks like that goes to a lot more of the ship. What's this? Oh, cargo. Oh. More cargo here. Cargo pads. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Here. Got assemblers. 3D printer. Here we get cargo teleporter, salvager, and a couple more pads. All these doors to go through would drive me bananas. I mean, I like the doors. They're really cool. But I just don't want a ton of them. 1 extractor. 4 magazines. 2 more turrets. 2 torpedo tubes. Oh, that's pretty cool. He set it up so someone can stand here in the middle and handle both tubes. Well, you can select a target. Escape pod. Wow, it's got a range if I can target that escape pod. Can you actually load 4 torpedoes into 1 tube? I did not know that. That's actually sort of handy. Hang on here. I want to see something. Yeah, I sort of figured that was what it meant, but come on, I want. There we go. That's what I wanted. No. Okay, help. I want commands. Is that, wait a minute, is it items? Resources. I don't know if it'd be under resources or tools. It might be under tools. Well, nanobots and stuff are there. Let's look through and see if we can find. I want to cheat in some torpedoes because I want to see. There they are. Standard torpedoes. Item 43. Okay. Oh, that's right. It put it in our... Okay, we'll have to do it later. It puts it in the vault. There is one, I think, for putting it in your inventory. I've seen the devs use it, but I don't know what it is. An engineering console. Okay, refinery. This is the back of something. Computer terminal. Oh, that's a large computer, and here's your little your cloning chamber. And these are definitely power generators we're walking through. Wow, does he have enough batteries or what? And here is a large fuel tank. Why he has a medium fuel tank when he has a large one. This, I think, is one of the larger engines, which I think I have access to. Holy cow, that looks so cool. No, that's not an engine. What is that? Is that the... Oh, is that the large shield generator? Oh, cool. He's got the stairs going up here. Oh, that's part of the shield generator, it looks like. Yep, that's the shield generator, all right. That one's part of the shield generator. This one is not. There's an escape pod. Top of more somethings. It's generators or fuel tanks? That looks like a fuel tank there. Oh, and here's one of the other teleporters, or the other teleporter, another life pod. That goes back, but you can't get back there. I can get back to this point. There's the engine back there. So I guess you've got to use a cargo teleporter to get that cargo in and out. Now this I don't understand. I see this in people's designs all the time. People put the rift generator in the engine room, which I have to admit, it's a rift generator. You think engine. I forgot to switch back to the chat screen so I can see what you guys are saying. I mean, you think rift generator? I think, you know, being like a jump drive, and yeah, it should be in the engine room, but it's really not. It's the control panel for it. And so that drives me nuts on these designs. Last thing I want is to do my navigation. You know, okay, open the rift, and then have to run all the way to the bridge. It's great, I suppose, if you're on a multiplayer ship where you've got an actual engineer player who could go and do that. But, you know, for me, you can't, whoa, can't even get up here to get to that. Wow. Yeah, I don't like this ship design. Do not like this ship design at all. And it's hard to believe when you realize we haven't finished going through all of this stuff. That was that room. Oh my goodness, that's the teleporter. This ship is like a maze. Okay, so this just goes up to the bridge. I thought it was going to go, you know, someplace. And the chair is missing. I wonder if this ship was designed by someone using the experimental branch, because I've seen this with no chair in the experimental branch. Interesting. I know there are bugs with that chair. I think if you go to warp with someone sitting in that chair, then that person ends up bugged. So yeah, it's a little strange. All right, let's get out of here. I think I do want to see if you can put multiple torpedoes in that torpedo tube. So I think I will. Where the heck are we? Oh my god. I think I will go ahead and go grab those torpedoes, and we'll come and check it out. As it slowly charges, because I didn't put any fuel in here. Yeah, the underdeck one I got. There were certainly lots of others I did not get. Let's take 8 of them. And then we'll check out one of the space stations next. Now, here's the important question. Like I was, but I wasn't sitting in the in the chair. Oh, bugged out, you mean? I think it was this way. Oh my god. This place is ridiculous. I can unsubscribe from this one, because I sure as heck would never... Well, if the exterior looks nice, I might be willing to, Now, if I'm right, that should be all it takes, just 4. Yep. Okay, so we got 4 in there. So our target right now is escape pod. We're blowing up the escape pod. So it's got a targeting time. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we screwed something up. Somebody's upset with us. What on earth is happening? Let's get off this ship while the getting is good. Maybe it's because we blew up the escape pod. I figured the escape pod was outside of the, you know, what's it zone, so we'd be safe. But no. They seem to have stopped shooting at us, at least. But they didn't attack us when we launched the torpedo. It must have been when the torpedo hit the other ship. Oh. Alright, let's salvage that. Alright. Alright, what do we want to check out next? I suppose we might as well go ahead and check this one out. Let's see, can we just build another one while we're at it? Avalon can go. All through all these old designs of mine. There's another station right there. Select it. Build it. And forced me to go all the way back down through them again. Okay, that's all. I'm just subscribed to the. I thought I was subscribed to another space station, but I guess not. Can we see any of them? No. Oh, yeah, we can. There's one of them right there. Well, that's sort of cool looking. Very ISS. Sounds like your ship is farting. Eek, only you would think of that. We'll check out this one. I don't know which one this one is. We'll take a look when we get here. Okay, which? Whoa, let's get outside the ship. There we go. Okay, I don't think this is the one we were looking at. I could be wrong. But that one was not very symmetrical. This one looks very symmetrical. I like this one too. I mean, the exterior view of it I like a lot. It's got thrusters down here so we can maneuver it. Probably maneuvers like a cow. Okay. Oh, we're looking at the floor. Okay, back here we got batteries. Shield generator. We got glass walls up here so we can look in there and look at that, but we can't reach it. I don't know what that is. Oh, is that the anchor maybe? That might be the anchor. Okay. Wait a minute. Isn't it V or something like that? No. Right, fine, be that way. Device manager. Click on the prop wall. Access. Access override. Activate. Operational. There we go. Okay. So just your, I like the little cargo pad right here, just enough to store 2 cases of fuel. Oh, another one here. Probably takes 2 cases of fuel to move this thing. I don't know how much it weighs. So, I mean, since you're not going to be traveling a lot, probably makes sense. Then just stick this out of the way somewhere. It's a generator. So you got your teleporter and your generator. What do we got over here? Okay. Hacking terminal. and a computer. Just locked away. Got this. Want some music? Let's do cool rock. I think this is an assembly machine, yep. There's an excavator down there, or an extractor, I should say. Come up here. Oh my god, why are these things all closed? Oh, here's our bridge for this. Device manager. Click. Activate. So here's your bridge should you choose to fly the space station. Oh, we actually have power. It actually moves at a pretty good clip. Ooh. No, turning isn't horrible. I do want to make sure I don't move out of range of the space station here. We're running into things. Okay, 300 meters is good. Okay, so we can fly your space station. Top of something else. Looks like a generator. At least this one isn't locked. But there's nothing in it but batteries. That cares. 3D printer and a cargo pad. Another 3D printer and a cargo pad. That would drive me bananas having to, run between two rooms, opening and closing doors, just so I can run two 3D printers. Lots and lots of batteries. Wow, the cargo hold. Interesting. Okay. So the doors are just deactivated. So you get a ship construction terminal here, so you can build ships from your space station. Of course, you're only going to be able to build what you can hold on cargo pads, so, who knows. It's quite a view. The lights in between block you from walking very far. Fair number of cargo pads here. Oh, more batteries. Oh my goodness. I guess tons of batteries. I guess it's great, if it's just sitting there charging itself up while you're doing other things. It can store a lot of power since it can't generate a lot of power. Come up here. We've got a pretty dome. Fuel tanks. More cargo pads. More view. Yeah, that's it. It's just cargo pads up here. Cargo pads and a couple of fuel tanks. Okay, how did we get here? It's the sun. There it is, through the door. Okay, so far strange. Okay, well, this is back where we started, so we'll go down. Okay, we're on the bottom deck, we know that. So we have a glass floor. Another assembler. We got two excavators over here, or extractors, whatever you want to call them. A couple lights that are turned off for some reason. Cargo teleporter. What is this thing? I think this is an armor generator. Though I don't see any place to insert nanobots. Oh, no, 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 no. Anchor. Anchor, that's what it is. That's the anchor. That's to keep the ship from drifting. Oh, we got a large refinery. That's nice. And that looks like just a couple of fuel tanks in there. Some more cargo pads. 2 more extractors over here. So not too bad. Although basically I'd say it's about the same size as our ship. We just don't have the large refinery. Which I haven't really found terribly necessary. I think it would be a lot nicer, but the fact that it's 3 stories tall is really a problem. I wish they would make one just 2 stories tall. You know, it doesn't need to be 3 stories tall. Alright, let's go check out the other one. Oh, we got Lobby, Fleet HQ, Admiralty Cabin, Ship Construction, and Crew Quarters. All have their own teleporter. Well, we're going to the Admiralty Cabin, of course. Very gold. It's obviously Admiral Donald Trump. Sleeping quarters with windows all around, so exhibitionist. Nice little dining area. A plant. Yeah, I don't put a lot of plants on my ship. Just don't feel I have a ship big enough to warrant plants. Oh my God, it is horribly gold here. This definitely looks like something Donald Trump would build. Oh my goodness. Okay, Fleet HQ is in here. So, the large ugly table. Which I guess this is the first prop that their one prop guy made for the game. Some sensors over there. Some notice boards. Lots of windows. Big dome. I mean, so far this isn't too bad except for the horrible gold. I would definitely, if I wanted to use this, I would definitely go and repaint everything. So it's interesting going from the other one to this one. The other one was, you know, dark and cluttered, and this one's got all these open spaces with, you know, plants and signs and all this stuff. What do we got here? We got the main teleporter. So this is the main entryway, or the lobby, or whatever you want to call it. Window. There's a reser. Another window. Foundry. Nice. Oh. What's here? Some batteries. They're charging nice and fast. I mean, a lot faster than the other space station was. That's a great view. Feel like you're in the supervisor's office up here. So we got a 3D printer, computer terminal, and a gold minting machine. Oh, no, I mean a thingy. And no railings. What is it with people in their OSHA violations? Over here, we just have some cargo pads that are going to be impossible to get to. Very strange. An extractor, 2, 3 extractors here. Not bad. Our ship has 4. Oh, 4 extractors. This is one of those where you've got to jump to get to the console on the last one here. Salvager and disposal together. cargo pads. I like the cargo pads in the middle, even though it apparently is impossible to actually get to anything. Although with, you know, the high ceiling you can jump, so. Got the refinery right here. 2 refineries. Very nice. Cargo teleporter. Cargo hold. Nice, just cargo in here. A little on the dark side. I like the color in here better. It doesn't hurt my eyes. Ah! Lawsuit! Lawsuit! Oh, another refinery. So 3 I don't think you... With just 4 extractors, I don't think there's any way you could keep 3 refineries busy. So I would definitely remove one of these refineries, if not 2 of them. But at least remove one and replace it with an extractor. Like this one here, replace it with an extractor. So you'd have a 5th extractor. I'd get rid of the one you have to jump to get into, or rotate it or something. Alright, the factory floor here is pretty nice. I like it. Or the mining floor. What's in here? Observation chamber. Do both doors there go there? No. Whoa! Oh my god. Jesus. Railings! Railings! For God's sakes, railings! Oh. Modern tacky. Yes, indeed, it is modern tacky. Oh, God. Okay, are there any stairs I could fall down and die horribly here? No, okay. This said utility. So some cargo here. There's our life support. Hang on. It's F. There we go, it's F. I'm not sure what we're looking at. Oh, this is a shield generator. Okay. No CPU. Okay. Did he forget to put one in, or forget to assign it, or just not assign it? We got some expansions for computer here. Power cells and all of that. Can we get out there? Yes, we can. Let's go up here. Very dark in the utility closet. Another expansion and the main console. Oh, and here's our bridge. Very nice. I like it. I do wonder where the CPU is, though. I would have thought it would have been wise to put it in here so we could have got to it to activate our shield generator. Okay, can't fall to my doom. Good. Okay, back to the modern tacky. Got our windows here. You didn't really do anything with the outside, it's just blocks. That's a bit on the boring side. We got here, ship construction. Oh my god. Even Growler's gotta say, whoa, that's a lot of gold. Yes, indeed. And that's it. It's just the long corridor and a bunch of stairs just for that. Just for the one ship construction terminal. Seems a little on the inefficient side. And a lot on the gold side. Let's do 8-bit. You know what? This must be like some generic free-to-use music or something. Because this music is... I've been wondering, it sounded familiar. It's from Viscera Cleanup Detail. What do we got in here? Crew quarters. This actually looks sort of nice in here. I mean, you need something to break up all this gold, but the gold actually looks nice in this little crew quarters area here. It's too much, but it makes it look warm instead of garish. And some actual personal... Oh, these aren't personal cabins. I would actually take these bunks out and put like a regular bed in here. And have these individual cabins. Because, I mean, what's your fleet going to be? It's going to be a dozen people, maybe at most. It's not going to be a great big gang. You don't need a bunch of bunks. Although it's 2 bunk rooms and 1 nice room. But I would do them all as nice rooms. A teleporter, and what's upstairs? More cabins. So a nice one. And another nice one. So okay, well, 2 bunk rooms and was it 3 or 4? I think it was 3. 3 of the... It's so bright. Look at the signs. They like... You didn't need to put so many lights in here. That's all I'm saying. No gold, you know, or less gold at least, and not so many lights. Oh, there's a life pod there. Oh no, that's an engine. I thought it was a life pod at first. I think that's everything. I think we have explored it all. I did not see an anchor on this ship. Was there an anchor and I missed it? Nor did I see the CPU, which makes me think that somebody forgot to put a CPU in. But as far as the layout goes and everything, it's not bad. If he'd done more decorative stuff on the outside, I would have liked it more, but, you know, at least, you know, rounding out the edges and stuff instead of just leaving them square. I do like this big chamber. Oh, I like the way he hung the... that is brilliant. That is actually brilliant. Makes it look like there are sort of chandeliers up there. Alright. I think we can turn off our headlight now. It's a light, and it's on our head, so it's a headlight, right? Yes, most certainly. Yeah, I mean, that would be, to me, that would be a lot of fun, you know, because if our group, you know, were interested in playing this, I mean, just, you know, if they just liked the game for its own sake and would, you know, get on and play, it'd be fun to, you know, build up and get built up where we could build our own base and, you know, everybody have their own room and things like that. And then we'd have a base where we could do our own factory stuff. Obviously, we, you know, you can't have it both invulnerable and have access to asteroids. So we have to do something for defense if we put it in an asteroid field. But I mean, overall, it would be really fun to do. It would be really fun to do. All right, let's salvage those ships. Or the space stations, I mean. The first one I didn't like. Too dark and too cluttered. The second one was a bit better. I think it was missing some stuff. It from a distance, it looked good outside on the outside. It didn't look as good close up. And obviously, it needed a lot of gold removal. Imagine how much that much gold would add to the mass of the space station. Oh my God. All right. Well, I realized that this was a whole stream of just fiddling around looking at ship stuff. But it seemed fun to me. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all this stuff with me. I hope you like the new ship design. I'll have to get on and get some playing in. I haven't played much at all in the last couple of weeks. I'll have to get down and get some playing in, and so I can gather up the resources necessary to build our new ship. But that's it. Don't forget the ship farts. Yes, we had ship farts apparently. The life pod is for going over the wall. In case you want to just escape the captain's tyranny, huh? All right. Have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.